long before Dr. King had a dream, and ages before Jesus' earth shattering Sermon on the Mount, even before the Great Pyramids of Egypt, eggs have been a staple in our diet. Today, we're going to travel through time to reveal the history of eggs as a food source. We'll also be traveling through around the world to see just how different cultures enjoy their eggs. And then finally, we'll be answering the age-old question, why do we choose eggs for breakfast? Well, since the dawn of time, eggs have been a staple in our diet since before history even began. In the beginning, this was a quick grab and go process, straight from the nest to your mouth. Although this got the job done, we asked the question, is there a better way? And the answer, yes. We began domesticating jungle fowl in India as early as 3200 BC. Now that we understand how long we've been relying on eggs in our diet, let's see how different cultures around the world like to eat their eggs. According to Jessica Booth from Red Book, here's a few ways different countries around the world enjoy their eggs. South of the border, we have Mexico with huevos ranchero. Traditionally, this is a breakfast served in Mexico, and it has become quite popular also in the U.S. Huevos rancheros are a vegetarian dish made with beans, salsa, avocado, cheese, tortilla, and they're topped with a fried egg. To our east, we have the UK, who prefers the Scotch egg. These may look odd, but they're super popular in the UK. The Scotch egg is a hard-boiled egg wrapped with sausage meat and coated in breadcrumbs, deep fried. They are a staple in gastropubs all over the country. And coming from Tokyo, Japan, whose people enjoy tamago. In Japan, we have tamago, eggs that are enjoyed tamago style. Tamago is Japanese rolled omelet that is usually served with breakfast or as a side dish in a bento bowl. Since we have now traveled throughout time in the world, let's answer the question we've all been waiting for. Why do we choose eggs for breakfast? Sauter's Egg website would say, freshness is the key reason eggs naturally became a staple for breakfast. Because chickens and most other birds lay their eggs in the morning, and it made sense for farmers to eat eggs at their freshness. The other main reason is that eggs. The other main reason we choose eggs is that workers need sustenance. Breakfast began as a meal for menial workers, meaning it was mostly farmers and laborers eating breakfast to give them energy to complete their morning activities. And although we no longer, the majority of our culture is no longer menial workers, it is soaked into our culture as Americans, and we continue the tradition of eating eggs for breakfast. Now that we have walked through history, now that we have traveled through history, now that we have traveled through history, now that we have traveled through history and time, now that we have traveled through time to reveal the history of eggs as an origin, eggs, food source origin. I have to redo it.